There we go. This has been one of my favorite teams to watch, just in general, for the longest time. Like, I'm a little bit of a VP fanboy. I can fully admit that. I think when it comes to building a playbook, usually you got two styles. You got that really default style, and then you got like your cheese or your like plan B kind of stuff. And anytime you want to like buff or like strengthen your actual default strats, it's so good to look at VP because they're just so clean, everything. Like, they have the drones in the right spots. They have the right operators for the job. Yeah, in my opinion, just like best default strats. They're just so clean. I also think the ban phase could come in to hurt VP as well, because like people can just get rid of their default ops that they rely on. But Monty, Habana, pretty good bans. It does allow them to still have Therm, or Monty Ace was banned. They still have all of the hard breachers. Joystick on Blitz. Okay. I think they burned the ADS and then just double naded. Joystick's below his Blitz. Not really much you could do with it. Oh, well, you could just walk up the stairs and just ADS the guy. Okay, that works. Why was there, like, there's nothing garage? Okay. They just left that guy at an island. Wow. This is aggressive out of VP. What? That did not... Am I on the right game here? What was that? Someone just literally possessed him to just keep walking. That was insane. They went fast against Falcons yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I was worried for him, but I mean, they're looking pretty good. They're moving. Wait, C4 below? Is that gonna be in time? Not in time. Bomb is down. Those guys played so scared and they had Clash. Wait. He hasn't trapped. Shepard has to help him here. Oh my. This guy can just go fight him now with Clash. Run, Shepard.
He's got himself a long watch here. The kit placement plays, and he's deciding he doesn't want to play. Instead, rotates away from where the Clash is, and this is...
Wait.
Set themselves up the cover. He's got to sprint against...
Oh my god, that would have been so annoying. All right, that was a good... I mean, that was actually a pretty good attack out of VP. They were moving. Looking like a different team, right? And let's say they get 4-2, because like they are a better team than Gen.G. Let's say they get 4-2. They're bound to lose one defense. One or two. But this is a VP map for sure. Clubhouse. The joystick, the guy turned away. He's not blind from Blitz. That was a little too much. This is also not like VP in the sense, like VP was always like a full clear team, and now they're like almost doing a horizontal, right? Dan's in pool looking up the hatch. It was just Blitz that went top floor and one windows. I'd more so expect them to full clear the map, like open tub, open plat, actually pinch. But they're actually leaving Roamer up top, possibly. Now they're coming up, okay. This is burning a ton of time. This is a really good roam from Gen.G.
No! It's baited him into the cap can! The drone went free, but it did not see the cap can.
And he gets one? Oh my god, he didn't even need to get one. It's over. That is not a good clear. That is so slow. I would be roaming every single time on VP if it's like that. There had to be a miscall. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go? You gotta get the bomb down. Yeah, that was not a good roam clear. I've seen them have good roam clears on club. That was not it. Teach Joystick had a Blitz. It's probably a rep thing. He's probably got to get comfortable. I mean, he's naturally, I don't think, a shield player. So interesting if he keeps sticking on that Blitz. Just a normal red or cash over clear.
Yeah,
Taking their time, opening everything. Again, VP is going to be very good at this.
We've seen that kind of hold over towards Catwalk. You know, they had the Jaeger.
Now the problem is this, though. When they back up,
Kills in towards Catwalk, which he was successful to do so.
defense is going to put a mute under for a C4. VP needs to almost speed up in a way. And the only thing they have to clear people out of spots is these capfires. And they have to go through a Maestro, a Mira, and a Clash. And they have smokes for window plants. And if they go through Logi, I'm sure they have to deal with the Clash and a smoke. This is actually a pretty good defense. It's like a super heavy bunker here. Okay, I was curious how they're going to use their fire. So it looks like they want to do a Logi take, but I don't know. You got this Clash. That's not hitting that Mira. Oh my god. Okay, shield gone. But now they have all those smokes. C4 under from kitchen. Like, this is fully... Wait. If they didn't get the shield? Oh, it's wraps. They need a new plan here. They got to rotate. Yep. Yep, they're going to force it. Good trades. Really good trade, Logi.
And they're running low and lower on time here, pushing right into electricity.
Wow.
Gen.G.
Insane defense. Playing a smoke in gold. But they almost know that, like, VP's going to do that kind of attack, because that's just VP. Almost seemed like there was no pressure tub side. I guess they didn't get tub open early, which they probably could have did there. It was just a mute. Clash is such a win con? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about holding it down like this, but from now on, that's how I'm going to slap the Clash shield down.
For VP, it was really one or the other. Do you want to get rid of the Mira, or do you want to get rid of the Clash in that banning phase? And they've chosen the Clash.
Looking like a garage take. Now, the only thing they have to clear this guy is 2 nades. Other than that, they just got to walk at him. Capitao got taken away from them, which is a really good garage counter, and that's why they went cash. Interesting to see here how VP's going to attack this, because this kind of have to walk at this guy. Oh, and there's a Maestro bubble lower. Oh my god, this seems annoying. Killed Smoke. Was Smoke the Rafter player? Okay, that's a troll.
If something does go wrong, how do they get back in to pick up that diffuser?
He got the C4 off though? Oh my.
Is not going to go down. Now what do VP do?
Well, they've got the man advantage, but look at where the men are. Right now, Blackbeard's been caught out, and no one else is here. Everyone else.
Wait, we can't get in breach.
One that was below on the main door, the other 2 outside the breach.
Oh my god, it was like 2 people were in the map. Where is everybody?
I am gifted by the power of foresight, and here they did not have the foresight to get the breach, but pay attention.
Bad aim. Bad aim.
Towards the swing, they're lucky to survive, and Pasha screaming their way up. It's a
You gotta run.
dive,
There it is.
He's wild, he's spraying, he's
Oh my god. And the other guy can't get in.
and now he just needs to hide.
Oh my god.
My vision has
Oh my god, that was actually a pretty fucking good defense. They just kind of trolled. Like, I don't know how... It shouldn't have been that easy to get the smoke out of there with just 2 nades. These are actually some good defense from Gen.G, though. I'm kind of impressed. I haven't really heard much about that before. Like, that was a pretty good main stair hold. They had a lot of util on it. Unfortunately, yeah, now it's wraps. We reinforced off the wall, which means we gave it to him for free.
Thank you so much. Here for the fight through the bars. It's
Yeah, you gotta win
sort
this.
of scratches, nibbles, and bites at each other. But
Yeah.
the angle is caught
Yeah.
up. Heads up and locked down here. Deadshot does find one to at least ensure it's not a flawless, but with 20 seconds, okay, Asa gets a second. I thought that was another drop onto the blind, but the plant should be secured. The hold of the pistol angle, the spray through the soft. They didn't quite know about the position of the shield.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
Ways to mop up.
That's one way to play the fuse shield. I think I got a lot of
Even not the
usage out of it. You got a kill, you got a bunch of tubes, you got the church wall open because of it. You got kills. All right, looks like we're running this bunker back, but no Maestro. And instead, Echo, and we don't have Clash, so instead we're going to bring a Bandit, I believe. Is the new op. Probably a little bit of the same plan. Waste time this side on Cash. Pretty big round here.
Typically, whenever you think about, Clubhouse,
they get 4 defenses. Looking pretty good. However, they are a new team, and what I always say about like new teams is they are going to struggle more on attack than like any other. Like against a team like VP too, who's very, very good at defense, they're going to kind of struggle on attack. So they almost need this round. This is wasting a ton of time again. This is kind of a problem. I mean, smoke is garage this time because they're using it for the rafter extend. They don't have a zombie, so instead they're going to use smoke.
The enemy will see the top of your head because the shield naturally will go.
This blitz wants to run upstairs, but they do have holes in Cash looking at the red stairs.
Needs to make sure that there's teammates ready to push in with them. Pasha will open up with the first pick, but again, we're just waiting for this blitz.
Okay, we're just getting picks. Now they're falling back and trying to play 3v5, backed up. They do possibly have Echo drones. Yeah, they do, but IQ. Here we go. Picking up speed.
No, all been vacated. There's the drop from the back. Hey, look, there's some jacuzzi pressure. Netting itself some results.
Oh yeah, come on. Let Joystick get it. No. Let him get one with Blitz. He needs it. Oh, this guy's in the basement. Yeah, that's reps. Didn't quite waste enough time. Echo is a great op to bring against a team like VP, though, with how slow they are. Oh, let Joystick have him. Yeah, there we go. That's what he needed.
From VP, the way they were able just to
all right, VP getting rid of.
too much away and got nothing back.
So normally club is, it's kind of hard breachers. Normally ace thermite. VP though, I'd expect it to ban like double shields. Yeah, I just don't think they want to deal with the shields. Ban phase kind of helps him here. Getting rid of K to zombie, good. Good little bunker ops that VP can play behind. Wait, VP's playing Clash. Oh, I stand. Oh yeah, okay. Clash and Raptors. Oh wait, is this tag? A zombie's banned.
So yeah, just removing that operator makes a lot of sense, but
this does make a lot of sense. But normally it's Capitao.
It's just crazy.
I gotta see, is this really gonna save you against Capitao?
In a different tier, they really are.
All right. Goodbye, guy on plat. Dan's playing Doc. We're still playing Doc in 2025. Okay, I respect it, Dan. I respect it. Clash is also able to call bottom, like, lounge through those holes that he has made in the bottom garage wall. What is this attack? What are we doing here? This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, like, newer teams, like, don't know how to attack. We're just falling apart, like, one by one. What are we accomplishing here? Is this a garage take? Is this a master take? I don't know.
Advantage. Like I mentioned, they've got all the utility. No utility really left.
This Blackbeard's just sitting here. Like, this is awful. All right, we got one. We got one. That was awful. Like, I was actually really impressed with their defenses. But like, that's what newer teams excel on defense, because like they're just so much looser.
Teams, they seem to have the technology.
Oh, they got the tech. They got the tech.
10 seconds, nothing to be done here.
So playing red stairs with Clash, again, really good. They don't have a zombie. Probably plays one or the other one. Just bucking under this guy. Like, where's the other pressure? Where's? You have a Sabana. Where's your guy taking garage? Why are we not opening the wall? We're just running a thermite? Like, why is this guy Bravo? Open. Oh my god. You literally have no way to push these guys. We have no Capitao. We have no Grim. We have no nades. This is a bad attacking lineup. We're just gonna walk up main stairs.
But look at this, as I said, they just want to swing and swing.
All right, we got picks.
This time round, tucked on a corner, Joystick takes a lot of damage, gets out of there, but Shepard in the meantime reclaims the stairs.
Wow.
And with Joystick getting the last.
Wow, just
Called it at the start with that lineup. You know they're gonna
I think there needs to be an attack timeout or something here. Gen.G look a little lost on attack. They got to do something together. They got to commit to something. Like, are we going for fast lurks and trying to catch VP off guard, or are we actually gonna like bring the right ops and take the map? Oh, that's the face of someone that just went against Clash in 2 rounds. Oh yeah. All right, let's see what they switch up here. I'm no idea what that timeout was.
Good. I should never leave.
But this is lower. I assume more so they're gonna clear, and they got a ram. They got a Brava for the Fenrir traps, I guess. Twitch would have been a better op pick here for the Goyos. Okay, so they're shooting everything off from above, doing a little bit of a roam here. And again, you normally see this because you don't have Cade. So because you don't have Cade, and even a zombie's a really good bunker op, you have to roam. Most teams are doing a roam like this now.
I mean, again, it's just that confidence, isn't it? Again, for
like we're just walking at the guy. Like I know we know he's there, but like at least wait for the guy to go like gym window and like pool, shoot down the window, make him turn around. All right, all Habana pellets gone. Hatches, I'm assuming all open. We finally got it open. That guy stood with Blackbeard. We're trolling. We're just like dying before we can get an execute going, right? Like, Gen.G lost 2 players. Nothing was really clean. We walked up main at a guy that, sure, we knew he was kind of there, but there was no teamwork on him. It was just a 1. And then Blackbeard pulling dirt dies before we get any execute going. Like, it's just very sloppy against VP. From what I see in these last 3 rounds, this is absolutely wraps.
In a lovely way, obviously, I have a love of Europe and a bias towards it.
Oh,
We
missed.
pretty much everybody at this moment in time. Let's
Also, for some reason, a lot of I get a lot of comments on this. Like, why is this door barricaded? And for some reason, like, we're in like year 10, and people still don't know why we barricade this door. First off, it should be like double hit, so he only has to hit it once and can leave. That's kind of a troll. But the reason you barricade that door is if they have a Zofia go to the drone hole, he will just stop Bandit tricking, and that's like there's no Cade on board. They're not running a tube. They're just relying on Bandit, and that's an easy problem solve. You just Zo stun, boom, it banks, hits Bandit. But with the door shut, for some reason, it messes with the mechanic and the timing, and Zo's able to, Bandit's able to Bandit trick. But I saw a lot of people ask that, like when I was going over club strats in general, like why is red barricaded? Why is red barricaded? Oh my god. They literally had Joystick trapped. I mean, they're just not winning any fights. Like, what can you do? They literally get the opening pick there, and then they have Nomad to kill the guy in rafters.
The 3 points of command and control, they could not get the player out, and they are fighting back against being back to the wall. Blackbeard up towards the top of the rafters, sprayed over either side. He's in a bit of a sticky situation. He's
oh no.
Gonna drop the shield and go for the engagement itself. He's
oh no.
Very well, but he needs the other
yeah, Blackbeard. You can see your feet, buddy. Oh my god.
Pro scream their way to another flawless defensive half and their second win.
Well, VP looked pretty good, I guess. That was just like default defenses, and for some reason, Gen.G was not able to problem solve. I agree with Alfama, and then also at the end of the day, like these guys were not winning gunfights. That is like that shouldn't have been able to happen. Joystick should not have been able to survive Garage. Like. They had him. They had him. But anyway, VP looks pretty good, I guess. I'm excited. Again, I'm a VP fanboy. I'm excited to see them in their other games. I believe this makes them like 2-0 in the league. VP's back. VP's back.